right, so I'm going into this blind, no context, nothing, right?
I wanted to give you context because I'm so nice to do that.
Let's do it this way. All right, I'm watching. I'm paying attention. Let's get it.
料金が発生するようなこういうタイプの性行為っていうのは浮気としてカウントされると思いますか？
されない気がします。好きだったらその人とそういうお金払ってやってるんじゃなくて、なんだろう、日々
It's Japanese,
不
but
満があるのか
I'm putting this on screen as well.
があってそういうところに一日に行くのかなって思っちゃいます。浮気とかじゃなくて。
なると思うよ。もちろんなるでしょ。
じゃあ結婚してる人は行くべきじゃない？
いや、それは内緒で行きゃいいんじゃない
あ、で奥さんとかには言わないものなんですか？
言うわけないでしょ、普通言わないでしょ。
言ったらどうなっちゃいますか？
言わないでしょ、汚いでしょ、だって汚ねって言われるでしょ、普通。
言ったら報告してくれれば、
OK なんですか？
はい、何で言ったのかなと思って、いるパートナーがいるにも言ったのは何か違うこと、いわゆるこうスタイルのいい足を触りたかったとか、多分そのフェチがあると思うので、
それを言ってくれたら OK なんですか？
まあしょうがないですよね。持ち合わせてないものだったら致し方ないかなと。
なるほど。
I need to move to Japan. That's what you're telling me.
I have a second one.
But you put okay. So you're putting it on the screen because people can't.
Yeah.
Okay. So
hold up. Second one.
so after does it after watch them both?
Because they go about there's.
I was about to, all right. I'm
but
following.
it's more voices, more people.
I'm following along.
Yeah.
You do it. You lead it.
プロスティティション、風俗は浮気かどうか。
I know him. Hey, that's my
な
guy.
いです。
That's
じゃないです。
Takashi.
です。はい。やっぱ金を払ってるんで相手が素人じゃないんで、これは浮気じゃないかなって。なるほど。難しいですね。難しい。僕はノーですね。ノー。いや難しいし、彼女によるけど、僕やられたら嫌なんでイエス。浮気ではないんじゃないですか。わかんないですけど、とりあえずそこはカップル間で了承を得る得ない。
So the first one is
みんな
women.
貧乏なんで。
This is the guy.
なるほど。なるほど。
彼女が風俗でやることを OK としてる場合は浮気に入らないと思います。
イエスが浮気だと思うんで、そうですね。気持ちがないんだったら、まあ浮気じゃないっていう人の気持ちも分からなくもないっていう感じ。
個人的には浮気じゃないかなと。風俗ってこっちは行きたいけど向こうは仕事としてやってるわけじゃないですか。ただ浮気っていうのはこっちが気があるし向こうも気があって両方気があって浮気なのかなって個人的に思うんで、そういう意味で人はちょっと違うのかなと。
Yeah, the thing I saw
moving to Japan. Moving to Japan. All right.
The reason why I brought these is I saw some other people on the internet reacting to this, and it is just interesting to see how the cultural differences are so strong, and the difference between the men and women talking about the same thing. The women generally said it's aight, which is surprising to me. Very surprising.
Yeah, I think it's cap.
You think it's cap?
I think
Because they're in front of a camera? I thought the same thing.
Especially there.
Yeah.
I think saying because
That culture there is just...
It's different. But you have to take that into account.
Apparently...
I think there's a reason that the dudes, a lot of them did say no, it is. Because they know it is. They know that their girlfriend would not accept it.
But apparently in anonymized surveys and stuff, the same answers, like, generally not okay, but they're not unfavorable to it.
So, but the women or the men or both?
Both.
Are like, oh, it's not cheating.
Like, we will accept it. Rather that than that you go cheat with some random woman off the street. The way they look at prostitution is weird to me.
Why is it weird? It's not weird to me. It makes a lot of sense to me. Makes a lot of sense.
It's not something I'm used to. Let me say it like that.
What I always say is I'm not saying it's not cheating, but I'm saying I think the more interesting question for Western ears might be which one is worse.
Yes.
And depending on who you ask, one would be worse than the other. But like,
if you frame it from that side, then it becomes easier to answer.
Because it depends on who you ask. Some people say it's still worse that you went and paid. Some people, okay. So there's still a lot of people, especially in the Western world, that find prostitution and sex work disgusting, dirty.
Yes.
So it would, if you get one of those people, then it would say that's worse because it's dirty. That woman is dirty. That man is dirty. A prostitute or sex worker is a dirty person. That's how some people think.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes it worse. But if you don't have that belief, then it's more like, okay, that was purely transactional. You didn't actually care about the person. Yeah. Whereas if you cheat with someone that you like or whatever, then you actually like somebody else, which you could easily argue is worse. Because then,
I get it. I get
an
that.
Actual threat to your relationship. But if it's not a threat to your relationship and you know what's, I don't know. It's definitely not cheating if the person knows. That's never cheating.
Imagine
if someone knows it's not cheating. Cheating is the lying and the deception is what makes cheating.
Exactly.
Without that, it's never cheating.
If everybody is okay,
everybody knows and agrees, you can do whatever you want.
The part that makes this for me the most interesting, and this is something that's normally not part of Japanese culture, is the openness about it. They are very I don't think I've ever told them podcast. Yeah, we have to. I've lived in Japan for a short time, half a year. From what I saw, they were not this open. But then again, I'm an outsider coming to a different country, so they will not tell me different country. But these people are speaking in Japanese to them about these kind of things.
And that's Takashi. Takashi's I watch his videos sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
Takashi's that dude, so he bring it out of him.
But he brings his videos are also interesting. He brings the weird side of Japanese people to the front.
He goes and does some shit.
Yeah. No, but imagine, I'm super surprised that they're answering like this. And I'm trying to imagine if somebody on the street would be asking these questions to people in the West.
Say cheating.
Everyone,
cheating,
So the openness there is interesting about it, and that they're willing to say that on camera.
I think cheating is anything that you. My stance is that cheating is anything that you know your partner would not want you to do that you do without them knowing.
Exactly.
That's as simple as that's cheating. That's the concept. So it's not even like sex. It's even just like if you know, and that's where it gets iffy because some people think, okay, if I just like start talking to some girl on Instagram or whatever, that's not cheating.
They think that's fine.
I think it is. I think it is.
No,
if you have to hide it, if you have to hide it, it's cheating.
But
if you don't have to hide it, fine. But if you have to hide it,
but they act and talk about it as if it's fine. Like, yeah, no, it's fine if I do it. Blah blah blah. But because you're hiding it, as you say, it counts.
Would your partner think it's fine if they knew about it? The answer is no. Then iffy.
Very true. Very true.
That's how I think about it. But if they'd be cool, they'd be cool.
I found this a very interesting one when I saw it, and I thought, it's a good one to bring up. We will bring up more of these little things if we have some.
Meta.